in my tier list video that I made, I played some of the legends after the tier list video, and I realized that I messed up on them, and so I'm gonna redo the video right now. So first off, we're gonna start with Alter, okay? And I'm gonna explain more on the characters. Alter is an S tier legend in my opinion, but when used correctly, she can be OP, especially against controller legends. And then next, I'm gonna have Ashe. I really like her. She's an A tier character in my opinion because, well, I like her tactical where she throws down her fidget spinner. And I'm sorry about my throat. And my throat is like, my voice is kind of messed up. My bad. Anywho, so Ashe is very good with her fidget spinner ability, and she can stop people. And I really like that because when Octanes or Wraiths are trying to get away from when me and my squad are pushing them, just throw down that tactical. Pretty good. And now I'm gonna go to Ballistic. I mean, I've seen the ranks. I mean, like, not the ranks, the usage rate for him recently. He's not doing that well, but well, when used correctly, he can be an A tier, but I'm gonna put him in B tier in my opinion, because you have to use him very correctly for him to be good. Now we got Bangalore. I've been using Bangalore a lot recently, and I like that double time in the smoke, in the airstrike. Perfect. I love that character. So she's an S tier in my opinion. Bloodhound, he's an A tier. Okay, he's pretty good. He's not the best. He's not the worst. Recon legend. Well, he's actually probably the best out of all of them. Well, no. Well, he's actually probably the second best in my opinion. Now we got Catalyst. I do not really like her. I do not like her ultimate where she throws up the wall of goo. In my opinion, I don't see myself using that in a pubs or ranked game. So I'm gonna put her in a C tier. And because like I don't really like using her tactical or ultimate. Now we got Caustic, okay? I ranked him low last time and I played through him, okay? He's actually pretty fire. Okay? I don't know what I was yapping about back then, but he's actually pretty fire. I like him. His ultimate, fire. You know, I'm going to put him in S tier. When used, you know what? A tier. Because he's only good in some situations. Because, like, if you're out in an open field, in my opinion, he's kind of hard to get kills with his tactical or ultimate. Because, well, he's meant to be, like, he's supposed to be in a controlled environment, like a building. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. Conduits. Okay. Whenever I have a conduit on my team in Apex, or whenever I'm playing as her, they're fire. Okay, she's a fire character, but you have to use her correctly again. So I'm gonna put her in C tier, which can be a B tier healer legend. Crypto. Oh my lord, that EMP charge is so good. He's hot. He's above Bloodhound in my opinion. So I'm gonna put him in S tier. Fuse. Now, Fuse is pretty interesting. He's good for getting kills. He's good for trapping enemies with his ultimate. And so if you want him pinned down for a bit. So I'm gonna put him in A tier, along with Caustic and all of them. You have to use him correctly again. There's a lot of characters. Now Gibby, I absolutely do not like Gibby. He's a D tier. Okay. Lifeline, you cannot change my mind. She's an S tier. Loba, she's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. I don't care. She can get me a Peacekeeper whenever I want it in Apex. I love that. Mad Maggie. Well, I'm going to put her in a B tier. No, I'm going to put her in C tier. Her tactical and ultimate is good, but here's the problem with it. You can only use it in certain environments. You can't be out in let's say we're in Kings Canyon and we're in the field and we're attacking. she can barely be used there. The only thing that I see using would be her wrecking ball, but that's so she can only be good in her like habitat, basically. Her like the building. She is fire when like you're pushing a control team. She's like a counter to controller legends. Mirage. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's pretty fun in my opinion. He's really good, but I'm not that good with him. I'm alright. I'd say I'm decent with him. Now we have Newcastle. He's the GOAT. I don't care. LeBron James. He's the GOAT. Well, I'm not saying LeBron James is the GOAT. I'm not saying he is. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But yeah, anyhow. He is the GOAT. Octane. Because hold up. Let me go back to Newcastle. I like his I like how he pulls to heal people, because I find that so good whenever I play him. Because for a bit on my other account, I was a Newcastle main until like I stopped playing on that account since But I love Newcastle and I still play him till this day. He's a GOAT character because that wall can come in handy for rotations and defending if you're like way back and there's a teammate Wraith who decides they are a little bit better than your team and they're getting absolutely destroyed. Just go in with the wall. It'll place it down. Octane, bro, he's a Chad, I swear. He can go fast. He's like Sonic, basically. Pathfinder. I'm a Pathfinder main, so I'm gonna put him in OP because this season he's been insane this season. Rampart. Now, I was watching Simply Ashton video, and nobody plays Rampart for herself. Everyone plays Rampart because of Sheila. The only thing that she basically has to her abilities is the minigun. Okay, that is the only reason why people really play her. You don't play her because of her walls. This ain't Fortnite. So I'm gonna really put her in C tier. She can be good, but you gotta use her correctly. Revenant. Since the rework, he's been pretty good in my opinion. So I'm gonna put him in B tier. I would say that's fair enough in my opinion. And here, let's go into Valkyrie. I'm gonna put Valkyrie. Her ultimate is useless right now since the evac tower got introduced to the game, and the only thing that she really got is useful is where she can scan enemies when you're flying or whenever or the air or like the little turrets she sends out, and her jetpack ability, of course. So she's just like a C tier. Watson, I'd say she's kind of good. Okay, her like passive where she heals, where she has shield, what her shield heals over time. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that. Is pretty good in my opinion. And so, yeah. And now I'm gonna put Horizon. Horizon is pretty interesting, but I'm gonna put her in an A tier. Okay, she's really good, but the only thing I don't really like about her kit is it might make people mad a bit. Is her tactical. Okay, the only thing that I would like to play her for is because of her black hole. Just throw in the arc star, thermites, boom, that's easy kills. Now we got Wraith. I've had a love-hate relationship with her, okay? I'm gonna say it. I might get people mad about this one, but she's absolutely trash. Shut up. Let me remake that real quick. Anywho, so I'm now gonna put Vantage, okay? Vantage. I'm gonna put Vantage, and I'd say her sniper is very OP. So I'm gonna put her, I'd say S tier. Now that is all for today's video. I'm sorry about the other one, so goodbye.